I got my first tattoo when I was 18, and it was a very last-minute spontaneous thing. A friend of mine, it was my birthday, so a friend of mine and I were driving past a tattoo shop, and he was trying to think of what to get me, and I was joking, like, hey, give me a tattoo. He's like, all right. I'm more of an artist, so I like a lot of visual things. I don't like any empty space. Like, I have to have every square inch of like everything covered with design, and so that kind of went to skin too. Any tattoo I have has been, I never thought about a tattoo longer than like a few days. It just like, it clicks. Like, it's like I'll think of something and like, this is what I want, this is where I want it. And if I ever had to think about something longer than a week, it would never happen. I don't regret anything I have. People always say that, oh, think of what you're gonna look like when you're 90. And I'm like, you know, like I'm not gonna be walking around naked when I'm 90 anyway. Having tattoos, especially in the gay community, I get a lot of negative reaction. I do get, you know, a lot of messages from guys, you know, like, oh, you're hot, that's hot. And I'm quite aware that they're just seeing this like image. For some reason, you know, they see a guy with tattoos. I get a lot of comments about like really dirty stuff. I'm just a normal person. I've never done drugs in my life, you know, which is another thing people assume. You know, like when I walk in a room, I don't think that I'm tattooed. Like it's just, to me, it doesn't exist. It's so secondary to who I am. It's weird. I see other guys that are heavily tattooed and they're just like balls out dirty. Like, you know, not everybody, but I'm just saying the majority. And so I think people assume that having tattoos is this lifestyle, and I don't think it's a lifestyle. I just, you know, to me, it's just artwork. I mean, I've dated guys who are heavily tattooed, but that's all they wanted to talk about, and oh, it's so cool, you're gay and tattooed, and it's like, yeah, I got over that 10 years ago, can we move on, you know, talk about something else? And I get the same thing from guys who aren't tattooed, and it's like, I just don't even want to talk about it, you know, like, is that really what like every conversation we have is going to be about? There are people that are, you know, bring it up right away because like that's their thing. You're the novelty. Like, oh, I never had sex with somebody with tattoos before, and I hate when they say that because I'm just like, what does that mean? You know, like, it's like skin feels the same. There's nothing different going on here. Close your eyes, it's the same thing. For me, it's not a fetish. I don't get it. It's, you know, I know for a lot of people it is. There was one time I was dating a guy for a few weeks, and then finally he said to me, you know, you're just such a great down-to-earth person, and I think I'm falling in love with you, and I wasn't expecting that. I really just got with you because I thought you were going to be dirty and slap me around and be all violent, and but I could never see myself taking you home to my parents or walking down the street with you for the rest of my life. And I was just like, all right, well, I don't even think I can be your friend, so you need to just go, you know. I've actually gotten that twice. I'm exactly like I look. I sit there, I joke around, I'm a huge spaz, I'm just like, I like to have a good time, I'm a complete nerd, you know? And I love that, because I think people who act too cool and serious are no fun.